You're right on life in the Philippines, love chain nation, and BobbieD. One nation under, one love.
Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Philippine, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Hey, today I want to talk to you about how your partner affects your life in the Philippines. How your partner affects your life in the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What a joy. Such a joy it is to come back to get my friends. And I really want to say, those here for the first time, if you would please, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is the country that everybody, when they become of age and want a partner, they want to get married, they want a man, or a woman want a man want a woman. It's not the time to get foreign people. And a lot of foreign men want Filipinos. Okay? That's just the way it is. So today we're going to talk about how your choice of partner, how your choice in a mate can affect your life for the rest of your life. Yeah. It's I think that when we try to hook up with another individual, we don't take into consideration all of the ramifications that relationship might entail. And so a lot of us, we go looking for the beauty. She look good, man. She's sexy, she hot. The lady, oh, he look like Denzel, he look like Denzel, he look good, handsome, tall, and but it's more to it than that, my guys. I gotta let you know. It is a multiplicity of things that you need to take into consideration before you choose that person. I'm serious. And if you make God help you if you make the wrong choice. You're going to pay for it. And not only will you pay for it, but you're going to pray for it. Because she's going to take you to the ringer. Or he going to take you to the ringer, baby. Because you chose somebody based on their appearance. You chose somebody based on their sexual stamina, how macho they are, or how feminine they are. You didn't take into consideration all of the other factors that go into consideration of making a choice, the right choice for you, the correct choice for you. It's a lot of things you got to look at, man. Because when you hook up and you cook up and you shook up with this lady or that man, it's going to make an impact on your life. And it could be for the rest of your life. You never know. So when you take that jump, when you take that flight, you move over and say, look here, I'm looking for somebody. Make sure when you take that leap that you're leaping for the right reason and you're leaping for the right person in your life. I cannot stress to you enough the importance of choosing the right partner. Whether you want to live in, you want to marry, whatever, man. Hey, lady, choose the right one, baby. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier. It's going to make your life a whole lot more pleasant than what it is right now. You get hooked up with somebody that's not compatible, you in trouble, sister. Yeah, you sister, you in trouble. He might beat you every day of your life. Because you didn't know he was a beater. Yeah, a lot of men are beaters. You know what I'm saying? They beat women. And they hide that from you. Yeah. A lot of men hide that from you. They miss the good intuition. Yes, I want to take you out, and I love you, and I'll always take care of you. You say one, when you get hooked up with that man, you living on the bed, say one wrong word, and you're going to find out you made the wrong mistake. You made the wrong choice. You got to look at the entire person, and it takes time, ladies and gentlemen. Don't rush into this thing. Don't rush into it, please. Because when you do, a lot of times you rush into a big, fat mistake. And sometimes the women beat up the men. You got to play with you. Y'all better recognize There's a lot of strong women, and then you ain't got to be that strong. Little small women snap men, and damn to say something. The men are so punkish. Excuse my language. Men, some of us are so punkish. We could be 6'4", and they got to get up on a stool and say, "Shut your mouth." And we just say, "Okay, dear, I'm sorry." We like Hulk, right? We big as Hulk, but we bow down when she said, "Shut your mouth." Because women have a tendency to control men. It doesn't matter when you control somebody's mind, when you control somebody's heart and their attitude. It doesn't matter your size. It does not matter your strength. They're playing with you. Look at the elephants. We control elephants, right? We make the elephant do whatever. Elephants, huge. They can knock us out like that. But we got their mind. We control their mind. They do everything. When we say move right, they move. They know the command. So control is control. Whether you're big, tall, but it don't matter. People control people. And one thing you want to stay away from is somebody that is controlling. So thumbnail for the day. Well, let's go back. I'm gonna show y'all first. We talked about the last live stream. Yesterday I had a very quick live stream. I talked to you about. I'm gonna mention 2 words about this real quick, and we'll move on. I talked to you about Joe Rogan. And if you know what's going on with Joe Rogan right now, look it up. Go Google Joe Rogan controversy. Go Google Joe Rogan Spotify controversy and see what you come up with. And if you're African American like me, you're not gonna like what you see. Ain't that right? Yeah, you're not gonna like what you see. Joe Rogan is a good commentator for the UFC. He does a great job on it. But when it comes to his podcast, it stinks. And it's been stinking for many, many years. He's been on the air like, 10, 12 years now. And it stinks. It's getting worse and worse. And a company called Spotify is allowing him to put his filth in the airwaves. So we had, anyway, check it out. All right, so last time we talked on StreamYard live stream, we talked about this right here. Pull it up. We talked about this right here. Yep. New travel guide. We talked about all the new travel procedures, rules, and regulations for you guys hot to try one kind of the Philippines. And since we did this one, guys, I put out another one. There's some things going on that you need to know about. I did a press conference review the last few days ago. You need to know what's happening there because now you're going to have insurance when you come out here. You got to have travel insurance, and the travel insurance you get has to cover the entire duration of your stay here. Okay, when you come on the 10th, whatever you come in, and I advise everybody don't come right as soon as they open the door. Give it a week, give it a month until you can see what all the problems and stuff they're having and all the complaints other people make. Don't be the guinea pig. That's what I'm telling. Don't try to be the guinea pig. Give it a little bit, but come, but don't take your time. But yeah, check out that press conference I did, Carlo Nograles, and he told about a few things. I had was almost a 2-hour press conference. I edited to the part where you need to look at. You're gonna need insurance. And if you're not vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, you can come in, but you're gonna have quarantine. Okay, so I'm not gonna bore you with all that stuff. We talked about a lot of things on the last time we talked to you, and I hope you get these are some of the items we talked about, and I'm at least accusing me of talking too long on a past show, so I'm running this real quick. So you guys that hot to try to get to the Philippines, check out the press conference from Carlos Regardless and the IATF. They made a few updates to the protocol procedures, and you're getting here. Okay. Now let's talk about the thumbnail for the day. I ain't playing with y'all. You not playing with y'all today now. I take this seriously because I'm here to help you, not to play with you. I don't play games unless it's time to play. When it's time to play, man, I'm on the scene like a sex machine. But when it's time to business, hey, don't mess with me because I'm serious as a heart attack. Yeah, I bring it right, tight, long, strong, just for you. All right, thumbnail for the day. I got 2 thumbnails. I want you to choose one. Number 1 is this one right here. It's your choice, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's your choice. You choose. You can choose. You can. My mom used to tell me. She said, "Bobby," I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Son, it's your choice, son." That's what you mean, mom. She said, "You can wear shoes or you can go barefoot." You know what I mean? It's up to you who you choose. You can choose good or bad, but you got to deal with the ramifications of your choice, my guys. You got to deal with the ramifications of your choice, my ladies. Huh? So make the best choice you can. Can all you get and get all you can in a woman, or get all you get and get all you can in a man. Hmm? Make your choice count for something in life. I made a good decision when I chose Lisa D. Huh? And it's really paying off for me right now. I need her now more than I ever did in my life. Because I'm getting older, man, and I'm getting crazier. But we're gelling together even more now as time passes on. That's why I tell you, I need her more now. I made a great decision, but I prayed for it. So Lord help me with that decision. Pray, man. Pray that you make the right choice. This is the first thumbnail right here. All right, that's number one. And when I ask you which one you want, this is number one. Choice one, the black man. Okay. Number two in this first thumbnail would be this one right here. Right here, right here, right here. Come on up, man. I'm your choice with the lady on it. Okay. So tell me you want. Number two, which is you lady, the lady by yourself. Number one, black man and lady. Okay. Tell me which one you want. That's the one I'm gonna use. Okay. You with me, G? Now, so understand this, ladies and gentlemen. It is so vitally important that you choose the right person in your life, because the right person in your life, how your partner affects your life. Okay. Who you choose as a partner will affect your life for the rest of your life and for the best of your life. Sometimes when you get hooked up and cooked up with a woman, that's the best part of your life. Like in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, those are some of the best years of your life. And if you get hooked up with a wrong woman or a wrong man, it's going to be hell on earth. And you're going to have to pay for your mistakes right there, looking at them every day. And see, you say, well, I ain't got to do all that, Bobby. I just go on the divorce. They'll take this divorce court. Oh, I'm just living with it, Bobby. I ain't got to live it. I just get on out. Yeah. You think this is because you divorced somebody, your trouble is over? Come on, man. Are you serious? Do you think that if you're living together and you just get on that house, you think your trouble's over? No. It's not that easy, my brother. It's not that easy, my sister. Just because you physically leave someone does not mean that you have left them all the way. There's something called mental attachment. There's something called social attachment. There's something called psychological attachment. Okay? So your psychologically, spiritually attachment still is there. The ties are still there. Even though you could be in Timbuktu and she could be in America, or he could be in America, you still have an attachment there. The history of your relationship does not erase at the push of a button. Oh, I'm losing it now, Lizzie. I'm losing it now. Things like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Replay the video, you might see. But yeah, you just can't get over somebody like in 10-hour span or 24-hour span. It doesn't work like that. So understand me. Just because you divorce that woman or you leave, you're not married there, you're just living and you walk out the door, that doesn't mean it's over. Huh? You better get, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My mama told me. She said, Bobby, yes, ma'am. She said, you better, if you don't know son, you better ask somebody. Yeah, son, I'm gonna tell you, son. I'm gonna tell you, a daughter, if you don't know, ask somebody. When you came to the right person right here, I got the right question. And I got the right answer right here. Let's go. So I'm going to walk you through some things today for your consideration when you're choosing a mate. And we're going to take a look at some of the things that may affect your relationship, may affect your life as you choose your partner in life. Man, I made mistakes when I chose somebody else before, I made mistakes. And I paid every day of that relationship for my mistakes. And after the relationship was over, you think I stopped paying? No, I kept paying for a long time. Because this still was in my mind, rent free. Yeah, the lady was still in my mind, rent free. And she would aggravate me every day. We wasn't even together. Okay, that happens. That happens a lot. People don't talk about that side of a relationship. They just talk about, well, I left and I'm all right now. No, you're not all right. Stop lying, Buster. You're not all right. You're just playing the game like you all right. You still thinking about her every day of your life. Whether she was good, bad, or ugly, the relationship was good, bad, you still think about her. Okay? Don't play with me. I've been through it. I know. I'm just as human as you are. But when you know, I'm going, I don't think about her. She's bad. It's the past right up in your mind, rent free every day. You be wondering what she's doing. But the lady be wondering, who we with today? Then you go on Facebook. You be sneaking up on Facebook trying to look at it. Come on, man, play with me. Who you partner with affects your life. You think I'm playing? Choose somebody that you're not compatible with. And you will be hurt, a world of pain, a world of hurt for a long time. But they're going to mess you up from the neck up. Yeah. Mind playing tricks on you because you chose the wrong partner. See, Bobby, how could I choose the right one? I don't know. You got to pray, man. First step, pray. Second step, time. Time, you say time heals all wounds. Y'all know that? That's a true quote. True is gold. Time heals all wounds. But BobbieD said time reveals all truth. And it's the truth that you want from that person to know all about them. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's what you want, man. If it's a stinking, dirty truth, it's okay. If it's a sweet, light, nice, real nice truth, that's even better. But you want the truth. And the reason why you want the truth, so you can make a viable decision on your partner. You can make sure that you have the right one, the most compatible individual on the planet Earth for you. Now, that just sounds easy to say, but it's a job to find that individual. It's a job, man. It's a very, very difficult job. It is a job. I wish I could say it's just dating. Dating is a job. You didn't know that, did you? You think we just go on fun, we just have fun. It's a job. If you're serious, if you seriously trying to find the right individual for you, it's a job. It's a job. But if you just play in the field, you play a player, you like to hit slam bam thinking, man, ain't nothing to you. But I wouldn't advise anybody to go out there being a player nowadays. There's too much stuff out there. Yeah, don't believe me? Go on out there and do the wild thing unprotected. See what you get. you be up there, the health department saying, man, I'm hurting down here. Can you give me something, please? There's too much mess out there with all that craziness. If you date somebody, date her with the intention of trying to hook up or long-term relationship or marry. Anytime you date, man, always choose to find the right partner, the person that you feel compatible with, the person that you don't mind hooking your body up with physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and otherwise. Okay? That's what you some of y'all ain't dating right. You just dating because you do, man, I want to taste that. And they say, oh, wow. He's hanging. I want to try him. Stop that stupidness. If you're dating for the right reasons, you wouldn't be saying those things. When you date, you should date with the purpose of trying to find someone, a life partner that's compatible in every manner with you, and not look at the physical attributes that much. That should be secondary. The primary thing is how do they treat me? How do we talk together? How do we walk together? Do we have the same goals in life? Our backgrounds are they the same? You know, all of that matters more than the physical. But we so hot to try. We put the physical above the spirit. We put the physical above the social, above the psychological, above the mentality. We put it above it. That's why the divorce rate is over 50% in the United States of a doggone America right now. Everybody want what's bright and shiny. Everybody want a 36, 24, 36. The body, the booty. Yeah. You think I'm playing with you? Listen to the radio. Look at the TV. Look at the what is it? MTV. All the videos, music videos, nothing but booty and body. That's the problem. What we see does not necessarily equate to our life and how we will be, what's the best for us in life. What we see on the airways is what the people want to promote to us so they can get the monte out of us and make us want to buy their videos and stuff and their music. But people don't get it like that. What they see is, that's what I want there. And then they seek for that. And then they get all jacked up in life. So, purpose of this video today, broadcast, I want to show you how your partner, the one you live with, the one you say you want to live with, the one you say you want to marry, the one you say you want to be your fiance, how they affect your life. You didn't know that, did you? A lot of y'all ain't got it, man. They just think, man, we're going to get married, and we're going to live happily ever after, and then they're going to be peaches and cream. Wise up. It's more to it than that, my brothers. It's more to it than that, my sisters. And I'm going to show you some things. We're going to be real quick today. Not going to be long. All right. Focus, focus, just focus. Focus. Let's go. Here we go. So, I'm telling you guys, I cannot state how important it is to choose the right partner in your life. It affects everything in your life. Your mental health. It's about how many choosing partner gonna affect my mental health, because it affects your mind. You ever heard that song, my mind playing tricks on me? Yeah. If you choose the wrong person and she mess with your mind, you're gonna be in an insane asylum. They're gonna lock you up because you acting a fool. Where's she at? I don't know. What's she doing? That person not gonna, if you gotta check up on somebody 24/7, she's not the right one, brother. If you gotta check up on a man 24/7 and get his cell phone, ladies, we talk, we chill, we send text messages. That's not the right person for you. Okay? Choose, because it's messing with your mind. It's making you become what? Unstable. The Bible says an unstable person, a double-minded person, is unstable in all their ways. I want somebody that's stable in my life, mentally, emotionally, physically. I need somebody compatible to my stability. And so I chose somebody, but I took time. I told y'all just a few minutes ago, time reveals what? All truth. The fake and the phony is deleted over time. And the best thing you can do, one of the quick things you can do, you guys out there, when you're dating women, if you see her got all ton of face and makeup on, that might be a sign that might not be the one for you. Because they're hiding stuff already from the get-go. I want somebody, I don't mind a little bit of lipstick, a little bit, but I don't want all that clown stuff on my wall. I just don't like it. And if I see somebody come up on me like that, I'm look, man, I'm sorry, but I got to go. I said, I don't need that in my life. And so things like that, guys, little things like that affect you. You might not know it, but then you just say you hook up with her, you live with her, and you go to bed, and she get up the next morning. Before she go to bed, she take off the wig. She take off the wig, the eyelashes. She got what? Fake wig, eyelashes. They got the eyebrow. Did y'all know that? They got fake eyebrow. She take off the fake eyebrow, and then she take off the fake boobies. What you got left as a woman? Nothing. It might be a man. You don't know. You got to, when you see somebody all caught up in a lot of jewelry and flashy and all got this all makeup ton of packed down with makeup on their face and liners and rouge and all. Something ain't right there, man. I want to see the real you. And women, you need to see the real man. Some men do the same thing. They hide stuff by wearing dark shades and all them bling bling chain around their neck so you can only look at how they are. You look at the stuff they got. Because a lot of men, a lot of people say define themselves by their what? Possessions. They don't look at who they are on the inside. They define themselves by what they got in life. That's why you see men always trying to find the best car, because that defines them. They believe in their mind, but that defines who they are. No thing in this world, possession in this world defines me. Okay? I'm defined by who I know I am in the Lord and who I know I am in how I treat people in this world. That's how I define me. Okay? And that's what everybody should strive after instead of going for possession. A lot of men are defined by their women. They want the finest thing in the world. It got to have the finest. It ain't about whether she's compatible, whether she's nice, or whether she's communicative to her. They communicate well. It don't matter. Yeah. Is she fine? Yeah, that's all I want. I use this stuff. Look at the reality of this world and where you want to be in 5 years from now. How long is the beauty gonna last? maybe 2, 3 years if she keep herself decent. But a lot of time when you get in a relationship with a woman, the beauty fades, and sometimes it fades faster in some women than others. Okay, so then you would be like, oh man, you're the same person I'm married. No, because people change, and you come into this relationship with unrealistic goals, unrealistic expectations. So you have to educate your mind, and you have to make the right choice based on what's compatible for you. Okay, and so women have to do the same thing. All right, so understand, respect your mentality. Yeah, your choice in the mate, your choice in the partner, is going to affect your mentality. Not only that, it's going to affect your peace of mind. Yeah, your choice in mate will affect your peace of mind. I don't know about you. I have learned that my peace of mind is the most important thing in my life. If I'm going to this world and I'm all messed up and jacked up and my mind ain't right, ain't nothing gonna work for me right. I gotta have peace. I gotta have a semblance of peace in my life, a structure of peace. And if I don't have it, I go to pieces. I'm not totally me. I can't be myself. I mean, and when you're in a relationship and you come home and she all fussing with you, by the time you get home, time you get up, get out to go, she fussing, that's not peace. That's not peace. That's anger. That's strife, you know? Nobody wants to go through that when you have a relationship. Of course, we have little ups and downs, but this is 24/7, 365. If you got one of them, you ain't living hell. I don't want that in my life, man. I want peace. And I want somebody that wants the same kind of peace I want. Okay? And when you find somebody that want to strife, that want to struggle, want to argue, a drama queen, a drama king in your life, you don't need that because they're going to keep up mess 365, 24/7. Yeah, you need somebody that can give you a semblance of peace in your life. When you choose a partner, when you choose a mate, when you choose a significant other in your life. Not only that, you got to understand, each of us have a quality, a measure of love in us. But when you deal with anger and strife, and you dealing with somebody that's against you, that love can turn to hate. Y'all heard it said there's a thin line between love and hate. There's a thin line between love and hate. It is a very thin line. You don't want to cross the line and go over to the hate side. Don't touch me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. You know what I'm saying? True. It's a thin line between love and hate. And so when you cross the line, sometimes they don't coming back. How many people I know have crossed the line and they dealt with a woman or they dealt with a man 365 and they got on their last nerve every day. And they had to do something about it. They crossed the line of hate. And you know what led it to? A padded cell. The hotel, no-hotel cell with the bar. That's what it led it to because they done did something crazy, man. The love inside of them turned to hate. But when the love inside of you turned to hate, you would do anything. And because when Popo come knocking on your door, say, sir, what happened? She made me crazy. I did something to her. Yeah, because you got crazy. You chose the wrong person, and your love turned to hate. It's a thin line, baby. Don't cross the line. Number 4, your happiness. You know? Choice you make affects your happiness, man. I'm happy. And let me just define this first of all. Happiness, ladies and gentlemen, comes from the inside. However, and this is a big however, your happiness is dependent upon how you perceive your world. Are you with me so far? No, I'm losing now. What happens a lot of times when I tell you the truth, you're like, because you never heard that before. I'm giving you revelation. So listen to me. Your happiness depends on how you perceive your reality, how you perceive your world. And if you're perceiving your reality by somebody that's hating on you every day of your life, when you get up, you got to sleep with them, you got to get up to bed with them, you got to do the wild thing with them, and they hating on you, that's hard to remain happy. You control your happiness. They don't control it, but you control your happiness. So it's hard for you to maintain a happy manner, a happy mentality, a happy disposition when you somebody hating on you 24/7 that you hooked up with, you cooked up with, you booked up with, the one you chose to be your mate, the one you chose to be your partner, and you messing up because you're not happy. It controls happiness. It's controlled by you. But you're not happy with the status of the other person and how they're relating to you. Okay? So choose, it can affect your partner, your mate, person you choose for a living partner, person you choose for a married person, for the rest of you, can control, affect your happiness. Understand that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And then not only your happiness, man, who you choose affects your happiness, it affects your success in life. I don't know about you, but sometimes partners get so hooked up on success and moving up in life, want to get this job, want to get this business, and they forget about the other person. You know? They just about themselves. And their success affects the person that they're with. How many times you heard where a boy meets girl, they get married, they fell in love, they get married, girl works in the house, she works, man, that's a man wants to be a doctor. So the man has no money. So the girl works to get the man through the school, doctor school, all that. And he becomes the MD, successful, everything. And the girl, she's just a housewife, still working, all like that. And the doctor gets so big and strong and famous, he kicks her out of the house. Success has a tendency to go to our head. We forget who helped us get up. Okay? And that happens a lot when you don't have the right partner, when you don't have the right mate in life. Success will drive you to the brink of I apologize for the drop. I'm still using my broadband modem, and my Wi-Fi modem is still working for me, and it will drop occasionally. I apologize, signal not me. Oh, while I'm talking about the modem, we just found out from Globe, guys, that they will not complete any of our modems in this area. In Cebu City will not be backed up to normal until March, middle of March, maybe the end of March. So this will be 3 months. What's it? December, January, February. It'll be 3 months that we go without broadband home motive in our house. So yeah, it's frustrating, but you know what? We're there.
Deal with it.
Yeah. You hear what the queen said in the peanut gallery. She said, "You got to deal with it." Like Brother James Brown said, she said it right. I got to deal with it. And that's what I'm doing. So deal with me. Bear with me, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to do the best I can to bring the best quality to you, but I'm working with a few hindrances, and I'm trying to get around. Okay. So as I was saying, I forgot where I was. I'll give it a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna make this real quick so we don't drop again. But how you get the tragedies in life, how your kids are raised, and talking about kids. My next broadcast, I'm gonna talk to you about kids and the kids in the Philippines. You're gonna be shocked some of the stuff I tell you. If you got to think about kids like me, you don't like them to be disrespectful. You like to be nice. You're gonna be shocked at some of the stuff I tell you about these kids out here. It's gonna open your eyes. For those of you that are coming to live here, get ready. Get your mind on right when you're dealing with children out here. It's not like the USA. But anyway, those are some of the things. I'm gonna wrap this up. I had a whole lot of other stuff to tell you, but I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't want to drop you. All right. But your partner choice is very important, very very important. And if you don't understand that, you will never understand because you won't choose the wrong person. Your partner choice should be the first person you can turn to in a human sense for comfort, support, companionship, advice, care, and love. And if you don't choose the right person, you don't feel you can't turn to them, you're gonna be hurt inside. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have emotional turmoil inside. Huh? You're gonna have emotional turmoil because you have nobody to support you in your time of need. That's important, man. I don't know about you. When I need help, I want to turn to the person I love. Hey, baby, this is what happened. What do you think I should do? Or I just want somebody to hold me, and I want to hold him till I get through it. And if you got somebody you feel you can't hold, you can't trust, that don't love you, you all jacked up. Choose the right person. Let's go. I got a couple more out. Choose the right. That should be the first person you turn to. And you want to hook up with them. You want to cook up with them. It should be that first person, man. You know what I'm saying? Be the first one. If you don't have that kind of person, you're in trouble. Race. One of the key factors is race. Some of y'all choosing a lot of Filipinos, and you don't know the first thing about their culture. You don't know the first thing about the ethnicity, and you want to choose Filipino. And you don't know what you're getting into. Educate yourself. You choose a Filipino because how they look. They're very exotic looking and sexy and hot. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice to have. But what about the culture? Did you know that Filipinos, most of them, some of them, don't use toilet paper when they go to the bathroom? Yeah, they don't use toilet paper. He said, stop, I'm eating. All right, outside that. But yeah, that's just one of the peculiarities of the culture. Okay? So, understand that. That's just one of the basic things. So, educate yourself. Choose the right partner. And if you don't choose the right partner, you're going to choose to lose. Mm-hmm. You're going to be hooked up with somebody that you don't like, you can't stand. Because you made the choice. You made the decision. Choose right. And what's going to help you choose right? Pray right. Pray right. Pray right, stay right, choose right. God will help you, man.
Amen.
Peter Gallagher says something right that time. She said, amen. The Lord, man. Hey, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding, but in all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Proverbs 3:5. So you can't go wrong with that. That's it, man. That's all I got for you. I want to drop again. We'll ride train real quick. We out. We drop again on ride train. I see it on the mark on the backside of the mark. All right, we gotta find out who's talking about bumping up for me to birthday now. These are people get ready. Well, there's a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. It just got on board. All you need is love. Woo. Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Nah. Come on in, Lisa. What are you doing? I said, nah. Stop with your dad. He said, you shouldn't be saying.
You should say Lisa, not Anna.
Okay, she said, I'm calling my old girlfriend named Anna. But just get on board. Y'all ready to ride train by the easy one nation under groove one love. Let's go, man. And I said toot, you said all of them. Toot. When I I say on the board, you said toot toot. On the board, on the board, on the board. Let's ride this train, man. I got a few people want to ride the train by BDC One Nation on the group with love. Are you ready to ride the train? Are you ready for the roll call? Let's go, man. I ain't playing today. I ain't playing with y'all. Let's go. Who gonna find out who rolling up, top it up? What's up, big Birdman? Who we got? What's up? Got in the house. Who? Got it, man. What's up? Murphy Hayes in the house. Go finger. The first man up in the house today. Murphy Hayes, I ain't playing today. I'm gonna kick the sum of money in. He kicked the door down, baby. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing no game. Good to see you, Murphy. That's what you do, man. You make a statement about your masculinity. About your machoism. You make a statement about, hey, I'm a top dog in this house, and nobody wants to touch me. I'm an alpha male. When you kick the door down, when you kick the sum of one in, ain't nobody gonna mess with you because you show you don't play. Let's go, Roger. Good to see. Hey, y'all, give me a prop. Roger J. BobbieD, One Nation. Murray said, "Hello, people." He said, "Hey, BobbieD and Lisa, Bobbie and Lisa. Hello, what's up, man? Good to see you, Murphy." Roger J. BobbieD, One Nation. What's up? 2-2 right back at Jerry Fleming. Roger J. BobbieD, One Nation. On the group said 2-2. 2-2 right back in my brother from the mother. Terry Fleming. You know what? She took the word right out of my mouth. Number 2. You good, man. You good. Good to see you, Terry. Roger, BobbieD. Roger, who we got? Murphy Hayes. Hello, fam. What's up? Are y'all good? So good to see you. So good to see ya. Wouldn't want to be here. What's up, man? Hey, Murphy. Good to see you, Murphy. Always good to see my people on the love train, my blood train family, my YouTube family. It always does my heart good when I see people that I'm familiar with, that I like to see, that are similar to me in mentality, how we was raised and all like that. I love it, man. So good to see you, Murphy. Ron Trey, BobbieD, One Nation. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. He said, congratulations, Sir Murphy, on number. He said, congratulations on number 2, sir. Sir 2. And he's number 2. All right. Hey, number 2 man said, thanks so much, Terry, for the donation to the nation. We're going to try to do a real quick dance. Hold on, no, I'm clear. I got to clear out my memory first. I figure out how to do it. And I might just be able to do one. I got to clear out my memory. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, we'll do a real quick dance and we back up. All right, hold on. All right, who y'all want? Who you want, Terry? I know he want. You want just me.
The hardest working man in the business.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Thank you so much, my brother. Okay, hold on 1 second. I clean up my memory one more, so we won't drop again. 1 second. All right, let's go. All right, so Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Murphy Hayes said, thanks, congratulations to it's true to you. Hey, and then Ryan. Let's go, Ryan. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Terry Fleming. He said, I am too, says Sam, I am. Number 2, hey, two. 1 is alone, and number 2 is better than 1 when you think about loneliness. Isn't that right? Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Y'all gotta think about that one. I know you do. Murphy, he said, go ahead and rush to a meat grinder. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen, man. You rush into that stuff, and that's gonna be all eaten up. That's gonna grind you to a piece of meat, grind you to a pulp. Your life gonna be a living hell when you choose the wrong person. If you think you choose a person based on your desire for sexuality, that's one of the wrong reasons to choose. It's a part of it, of course, but just that reason alone, they highly sexual, they look good, they hot, 36, 24, 36, cold bottle figure. That's some of the dumbest reasons. I mean, it's low on the totem pole of priorities to choose somebody. What about her personality? What about her mentality? What about her politeness? What about her respectfulness? What about her intelligence? Those are greater than your sexuality. Right, Train Bobby? Who we got? Murphy, hey, congratulations, I'm to you. All right, I'm right. I get the wrong one. Okay, I went too far. All right, Ryan Train Bobby, Murphy, he said, a little Dr. Seuss wisdom. Yeah, Dr. Seuss, I remember that one. Ryan Train, who we got? Terry Fleming, he said, does America still have Philippines on the no-fly list? No, Philippines is not on a no-fly. You mean? Okay, I know what you mean. I told you a few days ago in one of the broadcasts that the United States State Department and CDC has put them as a. They'll give you the travel advisory that not you shouldn't be going to the Philippines. It's still on there. It's still on there. So it's one of the highest ones, number 4. That's because the infection rate is still high here. It's going down now. So don't be afraid if you want to come. It's not. You're going to be okay. I think the United States is doing that out of abundance of caution. Okay, they want to caution people that it's been high here, but it's going down, and they have not had the opportunity to notice that it's been going down here in the Philippines yet. So don't let that fool you. Don't let that school you. I'm the boots on the ground kind of guy. And if you come out here, wear your mask, get your vaccine, you're gonna be all right. Okay, let's go. Ron Train, who we got? Sincerely, Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation on the good one up. Hello, my sister from another Mr. Buzzle. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. What's up, sister? She said, saying hi and hello to all there about to work. Have a lovely and peaceful day. Love your Sir Terry Fleming and Sir Murphy. Thank you so much, my sister from another Mr. Go ahead, go on to work, make that on time. Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation, Sir Terry Fleming. Terry Fleming, he said, hello, Angel, sincerely, how are you? Good to see you. Ron Train, BobbieD, sincerely, he said, your choice is ladies' choice. Yeah. Ladies' choice. Hey, ladies' choice is sometimes ladies have the best choice. I think, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think when choosing mates or partners, if you will, ladies choose better.
Ladies' choice sandwich.
She said ladies' choice sandwich. Okay, I know what all that. Ladies, I think they make better choices than men. We go by visual. Ladies go by what they hear, how they feel, and you compatible with them. They check out a man more than we check out a woman. That's all I'm trying to say. I found that to be true. Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, he said, same to you, Angel. Good to see you, my dear. Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, men think that they choose the woman, but in fact, the woman chooses them. Man, a lot of times that is correct. We think because women are very, very smarter than men. I'm not trying to be chauvinistic. I'm just trying to be real. Women are smarter than men in a lot of areas, especially when it comes to choosing mates and your partners and hooking up with people. They have a lot of savvy. They're very, very smart in those areas. And a lot of guys are, slow developers. Women develop faster than men, physically and emotionally and spiritually. And as far as learning things in the world, they've got us outpaced. So that might be true, my guy. Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy Hayes said, take care, Angel. I'll see you later on the backside of the mark. Ron Train, who we got? Murphy Hayes said, me and my lady chose each other at the same. Whoa, that's something else. You hear that, music? He said, Murphy Hayes said he and his lady chose each other at the same time. Wow, that is unusual. Because it's usually one person chooses them first, and the other person like, well, I don't know about you. And then later on, they both chose each other. But at the same time, man, that's something to write home and tell mama about. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. Ron Train, who we got? Murphy is so glad they're blessed.
They meet each other at the same time.
Yeah, they meet each other at the same time. Ron Train, who we got? Murphy Hayes, just like Elvis said, only food. There you go, man. But you know what? There's a lot of food rushing in. You know why? Because the world is showing them that what you see is what you get. What you see is what you want is what you get. Everything is about the physical. Everything is about the visual. And that's how the society is about. I want somebody to look good, taste good, smell good, treat me, But they mess up because everything is not about the visual. It's about other things that you cannot see. And the reason why it's not about the things you cannot see is because you need time to be with that person so that the other things can come out inside of them that then you can see. Roger, who we got? SML in the house. What's up, brother? So good to say it. So good to say it. So good to say it. He said, the power of the wild thing drives me. You got that right, man. I don't know what it is, man. But you know what? What happens is, I think that as we're younger men, that power is stronger in our lives, okay? It's much more significant to us because hormones are raging and testosterone is raging in our bodies. And as we become older, the testosterone level goes down. So it's still there, but it's not as important or not as driving, not a driving force as it was in the past. And many of you older G's out there, older gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go, Rod Train, who we got? Burger, hey, Rod Train, Bobby Lisi. He said, that's how I got with my ex. I rushed in with my eyes, but why I got you, man. That happens to a lot of people, man. You say, man, one day you wake up about 5 years, when you 5 years deep in with her, and you wake up next day and say, God, man, what I do this for? I mean, what I hook up with this lady for? What was wrong with me? You know, a lot of happens, that happens, man. A lot of women do the same. God, what I hook up with this man for? He ain't nothing, no good to me. I got to work all day. He's sleeping out. Yo, all kinds of stuff. People, crazy stuff happens. Jerry Fleming, he said, I don't take sex lightly. It is a quick way into the spirit realm. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. What he said was right. Sex does get you there. Because you know why? Okay. I told you on several other broadcasters, spirits are what? Transferable. They can go in from one body into another. Okay? They're transferable. So if you hook your body up, the sexual part of your body up to another woman, you're transferring bodily fluids, right? Physical. But you're also transferring spiritual part. And she may have an unclean spirit. You may have an unclean spirit. And so as a result, she got a clean spirit, you got an unclean spirit, she's getting your unclean spirit. So you're actually contaminating someone else with a contaminated, evil, unclean spirit. And so what happens is you got an unclean spirit, she was clean, now she got your unclean spirit, and they both get unclean. So yeah, you have to be very, 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 very careful how you hook your body up, because you will get into realms and areas that you know not of. And that's what happens. That's why I'm afraid about the young people that go, they do experiment, young as kids. And, kids got spirits too. 10, 12, 14, 13, and they hooking up. The spirits are transferred. Let's go around train. Who we got? Mervyn Hayes. Yeah, that's the wild thing is man's kryptonite. Yeah, that's right, man. We'll bring you down to the ground. I'm telling you, man, it'll bring you down. But, it depends on the individual. A lot of guys, they don't let that move them. They just don't. But most of us do. And it's hard to fight against that emotion, that craze, that feeling, that desire that comes over you, especially if you're a younger guy, your 20s, your 30s. It's real hard, man. But it can be done with proper discipline and training. It can be done. I wish I was able to do that when I was younger. I can do it now, but I couldn't do it. I remember he said, of course, if the man and the woman is one, according, there's only one result of that peace. Yeah, you have to be on perfect accord, or you have to be in unity. You have to walk in unity, talk in unity, pray in unity, sleep in unity, and teach and receive in unity. When you do that and you're on one accord, you're going to have peace in your house. You're going to have peace in your relationship. That's most important to you. The most important thing in my life as I'm this age is to have peace in my life. Okay? At any means possible. I need peace. Okay. I've been through so much stuff in my life, so much junk, so much bad time. I don't want to go back to that stuff I went through. So if at any means necessary, I will, whatever it takes to get peace in my life, I will do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if I have to sacrifice getting through to somebody or they give it to me. As long as we're peaceful, that's all that matters. I thank God that I got somebody that wants the same thing I do. We want to be in peace. And so that's a blessing when you find somebody that's on the same page as you. Let's go round here. Who we got? That's enough. Law, I deal with it. You know what he said? Hey, Brother James Mouse, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. Yeah, man. I ain't never forgot that. I was a kid, man. I don't know what song that was, but he said, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. Yeah, I ain't never forgot. Hey, that's one of the most valuable advices that I've ever received. And it's got me a long way. Because I don't get mad because it ain't my way all the time. I don't feel that I'm living in an entitlement, that I'm entitled to this and I'm entitled to that. You got yours. If I don't have it, it ain't mine. I'm not entitled to what you got. But some people think that whatever you got is theirs. And whatever they got is theirs. And that's called an entitlement attitude. You got to deal with situations that come up in life, my brothers and my sisters. You got to deal with it, okay? Just like the late, great brother James Brown said, deal with it. He also said, stay on the scene like a sex machine. Let's go. What's up, my brother? Hey, Monroe Smith in the house. He said, congrats, Murphy. Hayes for #1, man. You did it live in the North Carolina. He changed the name, y'all. He said, congrats, Murphy. You did that thing, man. You keep the son of a money in. This is good to see. Ron James about the DC One Nation. Monroe, he said, hello, BobbieD. This is from Greensboro, North Carolina. What's up? Hey, man, you from the North, I'm from the South. When we hook up, man, it's like snow and ice. Snow and ice, you know, it's fire and ice, man. You bring the fire, I bring the ice. We burn the whole thing down and melt it down one another. Let's go, Ron J. Bobby. Who we got? Live in Cadillac. He said, hello, I'm Terry. Hello, Terry. Good to see you, my brother. So good to see you. I'm always happy when I see my friend Ron J. Murphy. He said, thanks, Live in North Carolina. I'm so glad to hear you today, see you today. Good to be with you, Ron J. Bobby. Who we got? Live in North Carolina. He said, you are welcome, Murphy. It's always good to see you, man. I love to be in unity with my brothers on the show in YouTube land. And so whenever we come together, it's a blessing. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Michael Coffin. He said, BobbieD. And these are the hello. Michael Bunta, BobbieD, Mustika in the Cebu, Philippines. Hey, okay, cool. Doing good, man. So good to see you, Nurse Mike. Nurse Mike is with. He's a healthcare professional. He's a nurse in the nursing field. He works at a hospice center. And the people that are in this hospice center are people that have got COVID and they can't recover. So he's always out there on the front line, and we need to pray for people like him. Roger and BobbieD, who got Murphy Hayes. 99% of the time, it's Filipino who doesn't understand the culture that she's entering, and they don't seem to want to do this research. You got that right. Got that one right. That's y'all heard that. That's a true statement. Most of the time, it's the Filipino. Now, sometimes it's us too, but majority of the time, Filipinos do not understand the culture, our American culture, and they don't want to understand. You know what I'm saying? And here's the flip side of that. If you don't understand their culture, you're going to be in trouble with them because you just, according to them, you disrespecting it. You mean you don't know that? You don't know about our culture? You don't know, but they don't know zip. They don't know squat about our culture, but they get mad with you because you don't know about this. Come on, man. Come on. It's got, that's the time out for that. We got to be on one accord. If I got to learn about yours, take the time, break the time, and learn about mine too. But it don't work like that. That's just one of the inconsistencies of the Filipino and the cultural lifestyle out here. Now, I'm going to tell you some more stuff about these kids tomorrow, man. Some baby kids. We got Roger. Who we got? Michael Coffin. He said, BobbieD. Hi. Guys, man, from the Philippines, love their chocolates with white rice, lechon, and turon, karaoke from Mr. Man. Yeah, man, they love all that stuff, man. Karaoke is good out here. They just passed a law, I guess, a few years ago, where you cannot play karaoke after 6 p.m. at night. But guess what? Nobody listens to the thing. You can put them in jail, you can call the wrong guy captain and make them stop, but they still doing it, man. They play all kind of night, all kind of day and night. So I'm going to tell you guys, you coming out here, you don't like a lot of loud noise, don't come. Because I don't know what it is about the Philippines. People here like loud noise. I don't like a lot of noise. I don't. I know me. I don't like a lot of noise. My ear, I want to stop noise, But out here, man, that's all you hear is noise. Dogs, cats, people, music, karaoke, whatever, all day long. Okay? I'm telling you. So when you come out here, if you don't like noise, better bring you some earplugs, right? I'll get used to it. I ain't got used to it yet. Let's go, Roger. We got Michael Kaiser, BobbieD, hello. And Lisa D. Get ready, guys. When you come to the Philippines, Filipinos will party karaoke all night. Yeah, man, that's what they do. That's one of the favorite pastimes. They like karaoke and like cockfighting. Cockfighting is when they get the roosters and fight together. Right now that's illegal because they stopped it because of the if you a lot of people come together and there'll be a super spreader. So when the pandemic is over, they'll probably act it back in again. That's a big sport out here. Cockfighting. They like to drink. Filipinos love drinking out here. Every time they get off from work, they go to somebody's house. If they ain't got money to buy liquor, they'll find somebody who bought something. They sit there and drink it and shoot the breeze. They play cards. That's another pastime. But that's just the lifestyle out here. And they get mad at me. But Come on, we at least don't drink. You know, they get mad and they say, yeah. One time I drank with them. One time, man, I was ready. I was passed out. They had that hard nigga. Let's go around drink. Who we got? Michael Coffin. He said, Bobby, he said, hello, Philippines. Hello. Filipinos like to have brutal fights with their family members. Yeah, man, they do that stuff, man. They sit down there, have a lot of food on the table, and they be eating all kinds of stuff. Let's go around drink. Who we got? Mervyn Hayes said, every time you hook up with a different person, you develop a soul to that person. Yeah, you do. You're transferring spirit. And you know, that's why I'm saying it's vitally important that you find the right person, especially if you're going to have a sexual relationship with them or a spiritual relationship with them, social relationship. If you got to make sure that you find the right one that's compatible, you know, and make sure that you are compatible with them, they're compatible with you. Because you're going to eventually, that leads to people hooking up. And no, you don't want nobody's spirit coming off. And then when you get through, you acting crazy. Well, what's that about you? He said, what's wrong with JoJo? Who he been with? Let's go. Who you hooked up with? Let's go around check. Who we got? Michael Coffin. He's a BobbieD. Literally, hello. Filipinos live to eat their fried fish. Make sure that she has a dirty kitchen. Yeah, man. We don't have a dirty kitchen here, but we're going to be getting another house eventually, another 2 for you, and then we'll have build a dirty kitchen for that house. But yeah, when you eat that when you cook the dry fish, it smells bad. I'm serious. And people here in this neighborhood cook it, and what they do, the ones that don't have a dirty, some of them have dirty kitchens built in. The ones that don't have a dirty kitchen built in, they go outside and then barbecue. They cook it on the grill and stuff in the front, and the whole area smells. What the hell? You can tell when somebody cooking dry fish, but it smells bad in the whole area. But yeah, that dry fish, I don't see how they eat it, man. It's full of salt. It's full of salt. And then when you cook it, I guess it's a salt smell. I don't know what it is. I can't stand that taste. I taste some, man. I'm like, I spit it out. Let's go. Right there, Michael Cobb, he's about the lead God, wonderful blessings shine all over the love train riders. Keep faith number. Thanks so much, everybody. Right there, BobbieD, see one nation. Same to you, my brother, from another mother. Roger, who we got? Mervyn Hayes. If my Philippine wants to cook dried fish, we would do it in the woods. You know what, man? I used to let Lisa D cook fish and stuff like that, but she said she got even mad with the smell one time. She said, I got to go outside. And so we got a little burner. It's a butane burner, and it's a cooker. And when she cooks stuff like that, sometimes she have a taste for it, because that's what she's raised with. And so she go outside and put on a little grill and cook it, and the smell be outside the garage here. Then when she come back in, because I don't want to be smelling that stuff, then she eat it in here. I said, you got to cover that up. You're going to eat that in here. She put a plate on it. She covered. But that's what you do, man. Everybody has to compromise. It cannot be your way or the highway, right? So that's how we make a compromise. And you're going to find a lot of things like that when you get together with your lady. You're going to have to learn how to. It can't always be your way, guys. And ladies, it cannot always be your way. Filipinos out there, because I know a lot of Filipinos want their way, and that's it. You know, you got to stop that murder for saying, it's always got to be your culture. What about ours? You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street, and you have to be compromising. You have to meet us in the middle. They don't want to meet on those terms. Let's go right there. Who we got? Michael Cobb. He said, BobbieD, hello. Some Filipinos have loved their San Miguel and Red Horse beer. The party is on for drinking. Yeah, man, they love to drink beer, San Miguel. They got a big company out here. It's a beer company called San Miguel. It's a national company. Got to sell beer all over. And San Miguel is a big beer company out here. And if you get a job with them, it's a very good job. They pay good out here too. One of our neighbors works for San Miguel. And Red Horse, they like that. They like that beer too, man. All that stuff they like drinking. Any kind of liquor, they like that rum, man. They like that rum too. They like to drink all day long and all night long if you let them. On the weekends, Friday night, they come home from work from Friday evening to Sunday night, they party. And they party by drinking liquor, karaoke, and playing cards. That's mostly, and they used to do cockfighting, but right now, until the pandemic is over, cockfighting has been suspended because it's a super spreader and get a lot of people together. But that's the pastime here. So you guys do your due diligence, do your homework, and find out about the culture, the people. More importantly, when you're choosing a partner, when you're choosing a mate to live in with or to marry, do your homework. Make sure you take the time to learn them, not just look at one angle or one aspect of that individual and say, well, that's for me. Yeah, that might be for you, but what about the other aspects of that individual? You're not taking time to learn that either. And then I want to say this to you. Whenever you meet someone, you're talking all the time, you learn, right? You take a year, 2 years, whatever you learn, you figure you know, right? So you hook up. You can live together, you marry, right? And then some stuff come up that you didn't know about. You know? So you can learn at the same time. You may never know it all until you start living together. That's what happened to me. Some stuff she used to do. I'm like, what? You do this? I didn't know. And some stuff I did that she didn't know. But we learned to do what? Deal with it. We learned to do what? Compromise. And we live together in peaceful now. I put up with some of her stuff, and she put up some of my stuff. That's what hooking up together is about. All right, guys. It's been real. Boy, I got to go. I'm working on a recorded video. Hopefully I get out tonight. That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD and Lisa D's out there washing clothes saying take care, God bless, and peace.